Have you ever noticed how a bad mood doesn't arrive loudly? It doesn't crash into your day. It doesn't announce itself. It slowly settles in. You wake up feeling neutral. Nothing particularly bad happens. No big mistake. No argument. No bad news. And yet, as the day goes on, something feels off. Your body feels heavier than usual. Your thoughts feel slower, less flexible. Even small things start to irritate you. And the strangest part is this. The more you try to snap out of it, the more stuck you seem to become. If you've experienced that, there's something important you need to hear. A bad mood is rarely a failure of mindset. It's rarely a lack of gratitude. And it's almost never a sign that you're lazy, weak, or undisciplined. Most of the time, a bad mood is simply your brain being stuck in the wrong state. And states are not permanent. They're adjustable, often much faster than we think. In this video, I want to show you 3 fast brain switches. They're based on psychology and neuroscience. They don't require motivation, they don't require positivity, and they work with your nervous system instead of against it. Here's the mistake most people make. We're taught that moods come from thoughts. So when we feel bad, we try to think better thoughts. We analyze, we reframe, we search for meaning. We tell ourselves we should feel fine, that other people have it worse, that we're being irrational. But your brain doesn't work like a courtroom. It doesn't change because you presented a better argument. Before logic, before meaning, before self-talk, your brain asks one very basic question: am I safe right now? If the answer is unclear, even slightly, your nervous system shifts into a protective mode. Not panic, not fear, just subtle defense, lower energy, negative bias, emotional heaviness. That's why bad moods feel sticky. They're not ideas you can debate away. They're signals running in the background. So instead of forcing better thoughts, we change the signals. Switch 1. Change the body signal. This is the fastest switch, and the one people underestimate the most. Right now, your body is constantly communicating with your brain. Your posture, your breathing, your muscle tension, all of it is information. When your shoulders are collapsed, your chest is closed, and your breathing is shallow, your brain interprets that as something might be wrong. Stay alert, conserve energy. This happens automatically, not consciously. Research in embodied cognition shows that body position directly influences emotional processing. Your body isn't just expressing how you feel, it's actively shaping how you feel. So here's the switch. For the next 60 seconds, do this. Sit or stand upright. Gently roll your shoulders back. Lift your chin just a little. Now breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds and slowly breathe out through your mouth for 6. Don't try to relax. Don't try to feel calm. Just follow the structure. That longer exhale is crucial. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your brain that signals safety and recovery. And when your brain senses safety, it reduces the need for emotional defense. Often the shift is subtle. You don't suddenly feel happy. You don't feel energized, you just feel slightly more present, slightly less tense. And that small change is enough to open the door to the next shift. Switch 2. Interrupt the thought loop. Bad moods feel emotional, but they're often maintained by thoughts. Not dramatic ones, not obvious ones. Quiet, repetitive thoughts. This again. What's the point? I'm behind. Nothing ever really changes. These thoughts don't feel intrusive. They feel familiar. And because they feel familiar, we mistake them for truth. Here's something important to understand. Rumination is not a personal flaw. It's a low-energy brain trying to create certainty. When your system feels tired or unsafe, it loops. So the goal is not to stop the thoughts. That usually backfires. The goal is to step out of the loop. Here's how you do that. The moment you notice a repeating thought, silently say, "I'm noticing a looping thought." That's it. You don't argue with it. You don't replace it with something positive. You don't analyze where it came from, you simply label it. This creates psychological distance. Brain imaging studies show that labeling thoughts reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's threat center, and increases regulation in higher brain regions. In simple terms, you stop being inside the mood and start observing it. The thought loses authority. The mood loses momentum. Not because you fought it, but because you stopped identifying with it. Switch 3. Reset the chemical balance. Now let's talk about the part most people oversimplify. Mood is emotional, yes, but it's also chemical. And not in a dramatic way. It's not that something is wrong with your brain chemistry. It's that your brain is sensitive to predictability. When your environment doesn't change, same room, same sounds, same routines, dopamine naturally drops. Not because life is bad, but because nothing new is happening. Low dopamine doesn't feel like sadness. It feels like flatness, irritation, mental fog, a lack of emotional color. So instead of forcing motivation, we introduce novelty. Very small novelty. This is the switch. Choose one simple sensory change. Cold water on your wrists, stepping outside for 2 minutes, listening to a song you don't usually choose, changing rooms, opening a window and noticing the air. It doesn't need to be intense, it just needs to be different. Novelty tells the brain, something changed, pay attention. That small dopamine shift is often enough to move you out of emotional stagnation and back into engagement. Not excitement, not productivity, just awareness. Now here's the reframe that brings everything together. A bad mood does not mean you're broken. It means your nervous system is being protective. You're not weak, you're responsive. What you may have always thought was a flaw, your sensitivity, your emotional depth, your tendency to feel things strongly, is actually a finely tuned system. Highly perceptive nervous systems react faster. They detect subtle changes earlier. They try to protect you sooner. The problem isn't that you feel too much. It's that no one taught you how to work with that system. You don't need to overpower your brain. You need to give it clearer signals. So let's simplify this. If your body feels heavy, start with the body. If your mind feels stuck, label the loop. If everything feels flat, add novelty. You don't need all three. One is often enough. And none of them require belief. They work even if you're tired, even if you're skeptical, even if you don't feel like trying, because they don't rely on motivation. They rely on regulation. If you've ever asked yourself, why am I like this? Or why can't I just snap out of it? This is why. Your brain isn't failing you. It's protecting you using outdated information. And once you update the signals, the state often changes. Quietly, naturally, without force. Before we end, pause for a moment. Which switch felt most relevant to you? The body signal, the thought loop, or the chemical reset? Just noticing that answer already shifts your awareness. And awareness is the beginning of real change. Not dramatic change, not forced change, sustainable change. You're not stuck. You're just between states. And states can change.